A solution is a mixture of two or more substances in the same phase. This happens when a solute dissolves in a solvent. A solution can also be formed when two or more miscible liquids are mixed together. For example, when ethanol and water are mixed together, a solution is formed. Now, how will we separate these solutions? To separate, we need to dissolve the salt in water, and we would simply evaporate as much as water as possible, leaving behind white salt crystals. This separation technique is known as evaporation. To separate ethanol from water, we must take into account the fact that these substances have very different boiling points. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, whereas ethanol boils at 78 degrees Celsius. This mixture can be separated by simple distillation. The lower boiling point component, in our case ethanol, will evaporate first. The ethanol vapor condenses as it passes through the condenser, and the distilled ethanol can then be collected. The above mixtures are homogeneous mixtures. This means that the components of the mixture are in the same phase. Now we will look at separating heterogeneous mixtures. In this case, the components in the mixture are not in the same phase. For example, if we have a mixture of sulfur and iron fillings, we can easily separate this mixture with a magnet. The magnet will remove all of the iron fillings, leaving behind the yellow sulfur powder. Mixtures come in many forms and phases. Most of them can be separated, and the kind of separation method depends on the kind of mixture. Some examples are distillation, evaporation, decantation, magnetization, filtration, sieving, chromatography, and centrifugation.
The evaporation is the process by which an element or a compound transitions from the liquid state to a gaseous state below the temperature at which it boils. So basically it happens when a liquid substance becomes a gas, so the water is heated and it evaporates. Evaporation is very important because it's a part of the water cycle, and once water evaporates, it also helps to form clouds, and the clouds then release the moisture of rain or snow, and the liquid water falls to earth waiting to be evaporated, so the cycle starts all over again. The filtration is a process used to separate solids from liquid or gases using a filter medium that allows the fluid to pass through but not the solid. And an example of filtration is the coffee, that involves passing hot water through the ground coffee in a filter, so the liquid coffee is the filtrate. The chromatography is a method by which a mixture is separated by distributing its components between two phases, and there are four main types of chromatography. These are the liquid chromatography, the gas chromatography, the thin layer chromatography, and the paper chromatography. And the uses are that chromatography is used primarily to separate components of a mixture so that it can be identified or collected.
Thank you for watching this video.